Hey, round two. I said too many names. Trying not to do that. Trying not to bring in family names for names, whatever. Trying to mention hims or hers. So this is two. One was going good. I was almost finished. Anyways, first thing started off with therapy again. Not much going on. Same stuff. Stuff taking my meds. My therapist thinks I'm actually going through a manic phase. She believes I'm starting to have a personality split, which I asked her to define that. She couldn't. She just kind of stared at me like I should know what it meant. I honestly think she's full hockey half the time. I don't know, my personality changes. The worst ones are really bad. I think it was 2000. It was not 2099. Like between that year, I actually did have a split, and that was due to a physical encounter against my consent. So I actually did split a little bit. I changed everything about myself: attitude, clothing. I got weird jobs. I gave my place up, stayed with friends until I came back to reality. So I know it's not a personality split. I can feel that coming. I know when it's going to happen. And it's not happening. As you can tell, this is me. Nothing on special, just jammy tops. Like, nothing on. Hair's normal. I'm not dressed up like I'm about to go out somewhere, which is normally a big sign for me is if I start to dress more exaggerated or fancy, like I'm about to go out into town or stuff like that, and I know there's something going on, so I'm not doing that. Again, with the medication, she did talk about that. Talk about the Topamax again. I explained to her. I think she thinks I was lying about it. I don't understand what her train of thought is. She's kind of hopping around a bit more than usual, which is a sign that I kind of need to watch what I'm doing. I actually had a therapist like that before, and I saw it for like a week, and they tried to stick me in Pilgrim State. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with that. Upstate, Long Island, huge ass freaking state facility thing, and I didn't do it. I actually left. I stopped going to therapy. But yeah, I tried to swear that the Topamax was actually making me extremely zombie-like, and then I got aggressive and hostile for no reason. Like, more than usual. More aggressive, more hostile, more angry for no freaking reason. I mean, like, if I saw a sock on the floor, I would, like, flip out for no reason. It would just, like, completely throw me for a loop, and I'd be ticked off all freaking day because I found a sock on the floor. And I tried to explain this to her, and she kept on saying that, well, this worked, and that worked, and this, now, whatever. And I tried the Depakote, which actually made the pain on my side start to happen. I did tell my psychiatrist about that, which actually is a concern because it can affect your liver. I did stay on it for almost a year, even with the side pain, just because it did mellow me out. I was like a zombie. I didn't want to go out that much or see anybody. I stopped talking to my family the way that I used to. Sex was not even in the picture, like maybe once a month. Oh my god, it was a freaking nightmare. Before that, psych ward visits for about 6-7 days. They put me on Trileptal, which is awful. Do not try that drug. I warn you, please don't try that drug. It says that you may get a rash, and it actually turns out that like most of the patients who try it actually get a rash, which I did not believe. I can't say that I was happy on that medication. Like, it makes you feel happy even if you're not happy. So that was a plus for me, because I was like depressed as hell and all this. all the stuff that's been going on. And I got this rash. It started on my stomach and my back. And what happened is that it's like to take a bath in poison ivy. It's just like this red, scaly, shiny, rashy thing all over. And on my tattoo were these like rings. I mean, the whole tattoo was just like a whole bunch of circles. So they took it off. The third day they took me off of it. So that was not a go. That was a definite not go. Before that, they put me on G-Don, which is the reason why I was in psych ward. That one actually made me do. Not gonna go there. G-Don actually made me more manic. That's the best I can say. In their eyes, I was manic. I was just extremely hyper. Couldn't calm down. I take Klonopin, which at the time was not even touching my anxiety, fears, and paranoia. So that didn't work. Also found out in the past 2 years that corticosteroids, I don't know if I'm saying that right, probably not, can actually interfere with certain psychiatric medication. So for those of you out there with bipolar or stuff like that who actually take mood stabilizers or anything in that family, you need to be aware of that. It can actually spin you off into a hostile environment where you hallucinate. I did see things and hear things when I was on steroids. I did stop taking them within like 3 or 4 days. I think it was 4 days. And I had to go to the hospital. Well, look, I'm seeing things, I'm freaking hearing things. It's not normal. And they actually cut it back down to the thingy because it's paper right now, and it's saying that it should not be mixed with these type of meds, which of course the first thing that urgent care forgot to mention. So that was kind of fun. Therapy-wise, I think that's about it. I don't see her till next week. I wanted to see her 2 weeks from now. I mean, there's really no rush to see her anymore. She's a good therapist and all, but she's pushy a little bit. And there's some things that I'm not ready to go through yet. I'm still going through the whole I lost my child thing, and she's going through the let's rehash your child life and past abuse and everything else. So, if you could just imagine me trying to get along with 2 dudes in the house, which is frustrating enough because they're like freaking 10-year-old kids half the time, just not feet, leaving shit everywhere, not doing dishes. They're panhandle still. And they always smell like orange or that fucking green lime smell. Disgusting. But anyway, so on top of that, I got my sis. I did block her from any contact with me, which is probably why she won't find me on here, because, you know, hope she doesn't find me on here. It'd be embarrassing. I apologize if I say something rude. But I have blocked her. She got extremely hateful, blameful, resentful type thing. So I'll delve into that another day. I don't want to do it right now. What the heck? 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to go to bed in a bad mood. Yeah, let's go on bed. Anyways, that's my therapy. My psychiatrist. I have not seen my psychiatrist. He is not the kind of person like my therapist. He actually listens to the patient and decides on what he or she wants to do, which is like awesome. I love my psychiatrist. So I know that if I go there and explain that yes, I know that maybe at this point in time I should be on something. Who knows? It wouldn't hurt to be on something. But I think I've been pretty still for the past couple weeks. Again. and trying to find triggers and deal with this and that, and find out your personality issues, mood issues. It's kind of hard to do when you're extremely medicated, because you're not there, you're not yourself, you're completely numb, like The Walking Dead. Kind of sucks. Home life is going good. Trying to think if I mentioned it in this one or the first actual taping, because I don't remember. But today was a trigger. Not sure if I mentioned that yet. Like I just said. Again, it was my hubby's nephew. For some reason, don't know why. Just something about it. Can't figure it out. But it's the same thing. I don't know if you guys can give me some advice. The people that actually watch. I know the people that know me might actually be able to help me out with this one. Came home from work, sat down on the couch, dirty as hell, shoes and socks on, then he takes the shoes and socks off on the floor, which honestly, I've like come to ignore that. It's like, you know, you want to be a douchebag, go right ahead, you fucking get your shit, I'm fucking sick of it. So I don't even bitch about that anymore. The first thing that he's been doing is, as soon as he gets back to the house, he asks my hubby if he wants to go outside with him. Like in a store or something like that. Like, he just has to get him away from the freaking house every time he comes home from work. Which is honestly annoying and kind of encroaching on my time when I do get to see him, which takes me off the high hell. Another thing that took me off tonight was he asked for one of my cards. Not going to say what kind of card, but just a card to go to the store with. And all I gotta say is I'm so glad I was sitting on the couch with my laptop, because if not, I probably would have got up and said something that I would have regretted. It is getting to the point, please don't do that. That's why I'll be shaking the damn bed. Anyways, the frick was I saying, man? Yes, it's getting to the point to where I'm getting fed up with this crap. Or I think it's just him, period. I think after him walking around here since like what, last October, November, something like that, calling people these names, and he makes fun of anything he possibly can. Skinny people, fat people, Asian people, black people, whatever the hell. He loves saying the N-word. And we live in a neighborhood that's racially black, basically, except for a few white people, maybe that's about it. Really not that many differences said that. I think there's like a few Mexicans on the street. That's really about the whole area. And the 4th of July was good. It was fun, except for these little kids. And I can't blame the kids, because they actually learned it from watching an adult who acts like a 10-year-old. But they came up and they started acting like a hillbilly, and they said the N-word repeatedly. And I'm just standing there like, dude, I wish this kid was grown up, because I would so go out there. Just, yeah, I'm not going to say what I want him to do, but I think he gets the picture, you guys. So that kind of took me off. I've never been called that in my life, which actually surprised me that it just, I don't know. Honestly, I think it's idiotic. It makes you sound like you are completely illiterate, so you have no common sense at all to even use that word. Because if he actually knew the meaning of that word, he would not be saying it. And I'm going to leave it at that. He sounds like an asinine, obviously. He doesn't know what it means. But, so that's about that. I did have a mood swing. Not sure if it's because he asked for my card, or because he asked my husband to go back out with him, or something. But I have noticed he's been doing a lot. I'm not saying that he's doing it on purpose. I'm just saying that, you know, like, there's like a time and a place where you go out, which is like, you know, like once in a while, not like all the freaking time. And he like constantly has to go out. So you can kind of imagine when he goes to work, then, you know, I don't get to see him, then he comes home, he's tired, then he goes out with him, and it's just like, I'm starting to pull away from my husband half the time just so that he can spend time with his nephew, because I'm tired of fighting with this freaking goddamn premature freaking pubescent PMSing freaking bitch. That's exactly what he is each time. And that is so harsh, and I'm gonna have karma slap him in the butt for this one. Oh my goodness. So it says nowadays, but as I said, one outburst. I came upstairs, did some blogging on a certain site. Again, I will give that to you tomorrow. I'm gonna check with YouTube first. It is an awesome site, except for one hitch. My camera on my laptop is actually not advanced enough, I believe, to actually upload the videos. But the site is sweet. You get to do pictures, you get to do journals, you get to do the whole video thing. I mean, it's the whole bundle on like one site, and it's completely free. So I think my laptop's kind of outdated for their site. I kind of figured it out. So maybe somebody else might find it more fun, because I'm going to take my name off of it. Again, next thing was the birthday thing. I don't think I mentioned that yet. That was my first video, I believe. I still have not come out with that. I'm waiting. Her birthday was July 17th. The 17th, I spent the whole day trying not to think, which was actually not that hard to do. I was kind of surprised I could actually dumb myself down that far. Wow, that's a bad way to do it, but I basically retarded myself that day. So I stopped thinking, period. I think I thought of like maybe a meal, like what the heck am I going to eat, and I was back to dumbing myself down just so I wouldn't have to focus on it. And it's been 2 days, nothing's happened. So I'm hoping it is the fact that I'm adapting to the fact that she's no longer in my life. I mean, it's been almost 3 months, so I know that's like itty bitty little tiny baby steps compared to what's gonna happen in the future. I did talk to a friend about this in England, and she actually lost a couple kids, which is awful compared to what I was going through. And actually, it's not the first time I heard this, but she did say that if you lose somebody, either a spouse or a husband or a friend or a child, that basically the time that you had with them, you gotta basically times that by 2, and that's your grieving period. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, holy shit, I've had my kid for how long, and I lost her, and add that by 2, and I'm like, I'm totally screwed till like close to 50. This is not funny. Yeah, I'm hoping she's wrong. I really do. I think I made the right choice for what happened. So she's in a safer place, safer neighborhood, great school. Not being racist, I'm not a racist. I swear to God I'm not the way that I was raised. But she did go to an all-white school. I think there's like maybe 1 or 2 black children there, and like a couple Asian, that's about it. And I mean, she's in the country, so there's not going to be that many other races that are close by her. And typically it's the kind of schools that I went to. It's nice school, nicely built, big cafeteria, school store with the books and all that crap, and the pencil pens, the shirts, t-shirts, the backpacks, I mean the whole shebang. So basically she's going to the type of school that I actually went to, which I'm very pleased that she's doing that. Just kind of wish I could have her back sometimes. I really do. It does kind of hurt sometimes, but I don't want to go deep into that. You kind of have to, though, a little bit, because it's in the next room, which is over there, through that door. I did promise I would do that tonight, which I honestly wish I didn't have to, but someone needs to see it. I'm not sure if my husband's seen it, or his nephew. I think they might have been upstairs because Chloe wasn't in the room that she usually is, which is the room that was supposed to be Tabitha's. And I think they might have opened the door, so he might know what's up there already. He might not. I honestly don't know, and I haven't asked. I don't want to know. It's my, I wouldn't exactly call it anger. It did start off during an angry outburst. Again, linked to his nephew. It's seriously, it's like all of them are being linked to his nephew. It's fucking annoying. Anyways, I don't know what's going on, but I'm seriously starting to hate this guy. I don't know why. So there's stuff on the walls that I wrote it. I don't know what it says. So it's going to be a surprise to me and all of you guys. There's stuff that I've wrote in the past couple days that I know is there. I did write a few things about her birthday, so hopefully that might lend you guys a little help as to what's in my noggin right up here. Seriously, if I said what was in my head to the people that I live with and see, then I would probably be beating the crap out of every kid of the house. That's what I'm guessing. So I know my husband would say without a doubt, "Get the fuck out the house, you don't live here, pack a bag and I'll be gone." So I keep it to myself. Anyways, it is 1:13 and I've only been out here for 21 minutes, so I'm doing good. I will take the laptop next door. If it gets kind of shaky and shit, don't worry about that. Hopefully I can fix it up in the editing process so it doesn't look like shit. Again, the room's kind of messy. There's not much in there. I took out all of her furniture within like the first month that she was gone, or the first couple weeks, I think. Was it the first couple weeks? Did I check out her furniture? Like the first 2 weeks, I took out her furniture. Yeah, first couple weeks. Not the kind of person to have a tomb in the middle of the fucking house just so you can have something to remember. I stick it in a box, and if I think about her, I got a box, I go through it, and I cry my eyes out, and grieve that way, which is healthy, Ruth said. Again with the editing, goodness gracious. Okay, so that was, I'm sorry, hang on 1 second, because I did not mean to do that. Okay, I gotta take out that name. But anyways, let me get this up. See you guys next door. And it's gonna be shaky. Just give me a minute. There's a little kitty cat. She's so cute. Okay. Anyway, on to the room. Wow, in the hallway. Okay, so this is the room that was supposed to be Tabitha's. We did have it all fixed up, everything like that. Had the bed over on this side, dressers, tables, lamps, game system, the whole thing. It was all set up. As you can see, I will walk around the room. I'm not going to actually stay on anything for too long, and don't mind the harsh light bulb. There's no cover. But, as you can see, I have been letting my anger out, frustrations, thoughts, just stuff that pops in my head. I honestly don't know what to say. This is, wow. Some of it I don't even remember writing. This is, if you guys find this disturbing, just stop watching this now. I know some people may think this is crazy, but it actually kind of helps. So if you can see that, I'm not going to go through all of it. Just kind of give you an idea of what's going on. Maybe a bit of a surprise to people that do know me, the way I really feel. See, that is the way that he feels. Even though I do, so this is the other wall. Wow. So again, I got names up there that should not be on here. Apologize, you guys. If you guys can read that. That one is kind of how I feel sometimes. Let's say about maybe a third of the time I feel that way. This one, the effing hell is what I feel like I'm in most of the time. That is something that I usually do not say about myself. I am a little chunky, but I love my body, so I've learned to actually adjust to it thanks to all these medications they put me on. It's not that bad. This one over here, I actually put down July the 19th for some reason, not sure why. I have asked myself that, and I have no idea. Her birthday is July 17th. So, somewhere in my subconscious, July 19th means something more to me, which means I get to go through my journals again. Which happened to be on Penzu. Hope you guys have heard about that. See the closet door. I hope I don't get flagged for all these curse words. So yeah. All this kind of stuff. And then it's all messed up. So that's what it looks like. I'm gonna go back to the bedroom. It's hot in here. Oh, yeah. It's just a little toasty in there. What do you say? A little sweaty. Again, if you find that disturbing, I apologize. Actually, no, I kind of don't apologize. There's a part of me right now. If you find it disturbing, just message me. There's plenty of room down there. Write a message or do whatever you want. Stop, please! It's worst time, right? Anyway, so as you can see, I showed you what I've been writing for the most part. I tried to skip over the names on the walls, which I honestly need to take off and just leave all the other stuff. Again, like I mentioned, if you guys have any ideas about that, anything at all. I mean, just somebody off the wall. Because her birthday was the 17th. For some reason, I blacked out and I put down the 19th. Again, I'm going to go through my journal, see what happened on the 19th. I have no idea. That could be like how many years have passed. That kind of sucks. So I got to figure that one out. This man over here will not stop fucking with me when I'm doing my online journal. I thought you rubbing your feet. As I'm saying, no respect. So, that was her room. Was for her room. I actually plan on decorating it. Well, I have been for the past 5, 6, 7, 8 months, but we can't afford paint. We can afford fast food out the ass, but no paint. Dude, that's my journal. Well, anyways. But when it gets done, you saw the curtains. They feel like silky butter curtains. They're freaking awesome. I love them. They're brown. The walls are gonna be like not like a blood red, but like a deep crimson. The baseboard kind of molding. I kind of want like in a dark chocolate. It's kind of like coffee shop colors or cafe colors. The doors are going to be painted probably cream if it'll go over the permanent marker. I've never actually done anything on permanent marker. Usually it's pen or crayon or kids markers, not permanent markers. And that was just the marks on doors and the paint over it when I was actually fixing houses. But anyways, I'm rambling. See, I told you I would ramble. So, I think that's about it. Nothing big going on. I did check on my sis like last week, which was no big surprise to me. I just said dude, she said dude what? I mean, it's like a little thing that we do, and I told her that I wanted to make sure that she's still alive and breathing, and that kind of stuff, and she said she was. And I stopped talking to her then, so that was about it. About 2 days later, I actually got a security warning on Facebook saying that somebody in Cincinnati tried to access it at 8:36 in the morning, which is most definitely not me, because I sleep until 9, 10, 11, sometimes 12 or 1, depending on how late I go to bed. So that's kind of messed up that, just saying hi, she has to go back and try to do her stupid stuff again. Which is the reason why I blocked you in the first place. I'm sorry, sis, if you ever see this, but you need to stop bullshit. So that's the rest of you. If you have any opinions on what to do, or if you know of any medication that may work for bipolar, I've tried like 15 different ones. Again, like I said, I plan on a list. I will personally go through each one and describe the side effects I had from them. Also consider that I have PTSD, I have social anxiety disorder and stuff like that, so it may be different for others. As for me, most of the medication considered for people with bipolar and the mood disorders actually speed me the heck out. So I brought this up again to my therapist, like, I've tried all these drugs and they're not working and they're speeding me out. And they should not be. If I was what they say I am, you think that they would find something that would actually stick. And so far it's been a luck. I've been a guinea pig. I've gained like 80 pounds, I believe it is. Josh and I'm kind of happy because if you notice right here, in fact, there we go. Wait, yes, right here actually used to stick out like more because I gained so much weight. And this was actually more prominent. My cheeks were bigger. So the fact that my face is actually starting to get thinner is, I'm happy because I'm actually starting to drop like a few pounds, like not a lot. I'm still eating, so don't take that the wrong way. But it's just a sign that you need to watch what the heck you go on. Don't always believe what the psychiatrist tells you or your psychologist or your therapist or whatever. You actually need to go and find this stuff out for yourself. So I will do the list, I will do the sites that I've been to, stuff like that, and I will probably do that either tomorrow or the next day, depending on the way I feel. Really not too much to do till next week. So yeah, that's about it. Any questions, comments, anything like that, please, I will ask you right now. Nothing too harsh considering my child's room. If you do go there, I will block you without a freaking heartbeat. I will probably curse you out and then block you. Do not insult me. Do not judge me too harsh, and do not make any passes on me on that room next to run them in right now. Anybody who has lost a child or is still in that space of hell would actually know what the heck I'm going through. And if you don't say anything stupid that you might regret. Okay? After that, I wish you the best. I have to get off. It's like past 1. I need to sleep. So enjoy this. If you, hopefully some of you do enjoy it. I do plan on being more informative starting soon. I have found out that that is more helpful, especially to a couple of people that have actually asked me stuff, which I still have not done. I apologize. I've been overwhelmed for some reason, stuff for the house, and just seeing my daughter was a shock to me. I was so happy to see her, but she did act kind of weird with both of her families there, which is kind of what we set up for her. She has her new family, but she still has me too and her stepdad. So for her age, she's like completely confused and shell-shocked half the time, and she's not sure what to say. So anyways, I believe that which totally makes no sense, and I'm sure when I edit this, I'm going to be like, what the hell was I saying last night? I apologize. This is so long. If I write more, I probably will. I will make sure to actually post it on here. Keep up with the mood swings, therapists, stuff like that, and everything else. So I wish you guys luck. Good night, and have fun watching me. Bye.